Pause YouTube. I have for y'all today a live narrated showdown battle, and I'm actually using a team that I based around Floatzel that I actually made for Edgar, but I actually really do enjoy this team. Now, looking at threats on my opponent's side of the field, Scolipede and Piloswine getting up hazards is going to be really damn annoying. I don't know if he wants to lead off with Piloswine or Scolipede, but I think my best lead should just be Tangela. As he ends up leading off with the Piloswine, I'm going to go straight for the Sleep Powder, just so I can kind of shut something down on his team. And I don't know if I'm actually faster than Piloswine or not, but if I am, then hey, that's going to be good for me. As he actually switches into Altaria, that's not that big of a deal actually. And I kind of want to go for another Sleep Powder, but maybe I should switch. I think I'm gonna Hidden Power Ice. And yeah, he just switches out into the Primeape. Okay, that's fine. And I guess maybe predicting me to bring in Primeape, not Primeape, but Probopass, which isn't a bad play at all. Or obviously he might have predicted me to go for another Sleep Powder, which again, not a bad play at all. And I think I'm gonna Sleep Powder this turn because there's nothing that Primeape should be able to do to me. And yeah, he's just gonna go for the safe U-turn. As long as I don't miss, I should be fine. And thankfully I don't miss. So I could take this opportunity to go for one more Hidden Power Ice. Then again, he might want to bring in the Scolipede, so what I'm going to do is actually go for a second Sleep Powder, as he actually brings in the Piloswine, and let's go. Alright, good. That's one less Pokemon I have to worry about. I kind of want to go for the Hidden Power Ice, predicting him to bring in Altaria. So that's what I'm going to do. And I got you. And that does a good amount of damage. I'm just going to go for it again, because really I have no reason not to, considering the fact that he has leftovers. I'm in a good position right now. Actually, cancel. If he's Dragon Dance, that could actually be a big problem. I think I'm gonna bring in Floatzel, just because I should still be faster than him after +1. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna switch into my Floatzel, as he actually does end up going for the Roost. Okay, that's not too big of a deal. And this turn I can just go straight for a Waterfall, or maybe even an Ice Punch, although I feel like he's going to be expecting that, and Crunch does do a decent bit of damage to Musharna, but if he has Thunder Wave, that could be really problematic. So I kind of want to double out into my Haunter, predicting him to bring in Musharna. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to double out into Haunter, as he does indeed bring in Musharna. And now I can basically go for a free substitute, because I don't feel like he's going to want to stay in. And yeah, he's just going to switch back out to Altaria. That's fine by me. I need to get up my damn Stealth Rocks though. So what I'm going to do is just get off some damage with the Sludge Bomb. Maybe I can get a Poison. If not, that's fine, as he does just go for the Dragon Pulse. Alright, I kind of want to go for the sub again, predicting him to want to switch out. But no, just either way right now, Probopass is definitely my best switching, because if he's going to keep switching in and out like this, I need to get up my rocks and just start wearing down his team. And yeah, that's really my game plan right now as he switches out. Oh, that was a really good play. Either way, I just have to get up Stealth Rocks, and you got predicted. Okay, good. I basically get up my Stealth Rocks for free as he brings in the Samurott. I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch, because now I can see what kind of set he is, as he turns out to have the Substitute. Volt Switch should break the sub. Thankfully it does, and now I think Tangela should be able to live an Ice Beam, even though I am offensive. I should be able to easily live one. So yeah, just Giga Drain right now is basically my best play to go for. And he's actually going to go for the sub. I guess just scouting out to see what I want to do, because I really have no reason to Sleep Powder again. And I definitely don't want to go for the Hidden Power Ice on the off chance that he does stay in and go for the Ice Beam. But yeah, he's just going to make the safe switch back down to Altaria. That's fine by me. I'm really not too worried about that. And then this turn, I'm expecting him to just want to go for the Roost. So I'm going to bring back in my Floatzel so I can force him to want to switch out. As yeah, he did go for the Roost. Sorry, I kind of clicked the pause button by mistake. But yeah, he does just go for the safe Roost. I could go for the Bulk Up now that I think about it, but even that won't do much to Musharna. So I'm just going to go for the Ice Punch, and he does stay in, and Altaria is out of here. Alright, good. It's one giant threat out of the way. Well, I wouldn't call it a giant threat, but that's one less Pokemon I really have to deal with. And now the only real thing he can bring in is either Primeape to force me to switch out, or bring in the Musharna, as it actually brings in the Scolipede. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Floatzel is faster. I have the team right here. Yep, Floatzel is going to be faster, so I'm just going to go for the safe waterfall just because I really have no reason not to, as I get off a huge hit. And unfortunately, damn it, that's actually really going to cost him. I think I'm going to bulk up just because, I mean, the fact that he missed really sucks. And I do want this to be a good battle. So I'm just going to go for the bulk up. That, and maybe there's a possibility he could want to switch out for some reason. Either way, just right now bulk up is just going to be the play I want to do. Because if he does take me out, then that's fine. As he actually goes for the rock slide. Okay. I guess maybe thinking I would want to switch out. But yeah, this is where him missing that Mega Horn really just ends up hurting him. And is going to bring in the Musharna. Unfortunately, even after +1, Crunch won't do much, but it's still going to be the move that I have to go for. As I get off a huge hit, he's just going to be able to knock me out with the Psychic. And at the amount of HP that he's at, I know a Shadow Ball should be able to knock him out, so I'm just going to bring in my Haunter. And we can go from there, because I really don't want to allow him to go for Moonlight, so I'm just going to go straight for the Shadow Ball. And if he does want to stay in, then Musharna's out of the way, which is really great, because this now means my Primeape can basically spam close combats. And what's he really got to switch into this? I mean Samurott could take a hit, but I'd rather, actually, yeah, if he brings in Samurott, then I'm just gonna leave in Haunter. But he actually brings in the Primeape. That's fine by me, because at the amount of HP that he's at, I'm pretty sure a Sludge Bomb knocks him out, as I'm able to barely live. I get a crit, which I highly doubt matters, but yeah, I'm able to get rid of the Primeape. And I mean, I guess the Mega Horn, no, I don't really think the miss would have really made this battle game-changing. But he's just going to bring in the Piloswine. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball, which does not do any. Good lord, why that do nothing? And he wakes up as he's going to be able to knock me out with the Ice Shard. That's A-okay by me, because now I can bring in Tangela. And I can just basically go for a Leaf Storm and easily knock out this Piloswine. See, this is why I like offensive Tangela. Just watch. Bam! It just died. It just died. I don't know. I think maybe a Giga Drain would have been able to knock him out at that range, but nah, it's not really that big of a deal. As he brings in the Samurott, I'm gonna switch out because I want to be able to be at full HP, just because I don't know if I can take a Ice Beam at the amount of HP that I'm at, and just either way, switching out right now is my safest play, because I mean, I'm still gonna be able to live this hit and then just get off a decent bit of damage with the Volt Switch. And I actually do carry some special attack EVs on this Purple Pass, just for certain things. But yeah, I can now just bring back in my Tangela, and I'm just gonna go straight for the Giga Drain, because that'll easily be a 1-hit KO, as it actually goes for the Substitute. I don't really know why. I guess maybe thinking I would want to go for the Sleep Powder for some reason. And actually, we're gonna finish this off in style. I'm gonna go for the Leaf Storm, and look at that damage! Wow, that Ice Beam did a huge amount. But yeah, that's gonna be the victory. And actually, my opponent had a really high score, 1900. Hold on, can I move this over? Yeah, hold on. So you see there, my opponent had a really high score. So I don't know, I feel like this battle really wasn't that bad, and for Showdown standards, it wasn't a bad battle actually. Once you really look at it, I feel like I made some good plays. The miss on Mega Horn might have mattered, but I feel like it honestly wasn't too game-changing. But either way, if you guys enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for some more content, and make sure to try out offensive Tangela, because it is a monster. So with that, I am out of here. Later, everybody.